This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
We're not done, by the way. We've still got the main event. I'm kidding. That was the main event, but it's not last. It's Missy Hyatt teaming with Rick Steiner to take on Arn Anderson and Paul Lee in a cage match. Now, this is not the original plan. Here's what was written up. What happened here is that the Maryland State Athletic Commission has a rule prohibiting man versus woman confrontations. Somebody made a huge mistake if that's the case. If the commission wasn't going to allow it, it had no business being advertised as such. If the company knew, well, we already knew this is a dishonest company. If the company didn't know, then the commission is at fault, considering the match had been advertised on TV for weeks. Murdoch and Dick Slater kidnapped Missy, who now has black hair, before the match and carried her away. Poor Missy still had to take a bump because a fan went after Murdoch and he dropped Missy on her head so she could take a pop of the fan.
Oh, Lord.
In the ring, Rick laid Arn Anderson out with a clothesline, then pinned Paul Lee after a clothesline in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. It's a dud. And that is the last memory that you have from watching this pay-per-view. We were promised Missy in a cage. We don't get it. Instead, we get a clothesline. And that's it for Arn Anderson. Perhaps the worst ending to a pay-per-view ever. Is this near the top of the list, or is this number one, the worst pay-per-view you've ever been a part of?
I'd have to say this is the worst pay-per-view I've been a part of. It was just, a lot of us, and I'm certainly not the only one. A lot of us, Conrad, are working our ass off.
Yes.
Working everywhere you turn, there's another controversy. Everywhere you turn, I had to talk to Flair today or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And it's like a dog chasing its tail. Nothing was ever settled. So I feel badly about folks that had to watch it and actually pay their money for it. I think we have to have that attitude about our audience. We can't shortchange them or bullshit them, especially with so much social media information flow. It's even more important to do everything as right as you possibly can every time out. And again, I'm sure here's the most ludicrous part of this. There are probably people in WCW thought that was a good show because they got their way. They got to do some of their own booking. Hey, let's have a scaffold match. Let's have this. Then did Dusty book this show?
You got to think so.
Well, then what he's trying to do is just get back in everybody's good graces as well. Same thing you would do or me, I would do. If the head company, the home office is saying, we want this, then your first booking back as the head honcho, you kind of want to try to do what they want to do, whether it's right or wrong. It seems like, but that would have been my philosophy. But I think along the way, you got to disagree, not be afraid to disagree. Don't confront them, just converse with them and let them see that we can't do this. And here's why, but here's the better idea. Perhaps listen to this one. You make them a part of it, let them contribute a little here and there. But it was tough. I don't remember a show that I did that I liked worse. I mean, my little element aside, one thing, what it was, poor me. But just the lead up to it, all the starts and stops. You think about it, you're top guy in your whole territory. He's in, he's out, he's in, he's out, he's gone. No, he's not. He may not be gone. We may do this. When you go offer him $750,000 and he didn't work 1,000 dates. I say facetiously, but you really screwed things up because I guarantee McMahon didn't offer him any guarantee. How's that?
Yeah.
One of the guys that came in, we're going to use you well. You get paid well.
They're calling right now to see if you can get him another payday. Well, the next match is Big Josh, and he's going to pin Black Blood in 5 minutes and 39 seconds. Big Josh, we know, is going to be Matt Bourne, or he is Matt Bourne. He's going to be Doink. But Black Blood, a lot of our listeners may not know who that was. Catch everybody up.
I don't have any idea.
Oh, yes, you do. We talked about him a couple of months ago.
I forgot. Just to be honest.
Oh, no, I'm with it. Here's the thing. He's under a silly hood. You'll have to look him up. You may not recognize him at first, but it's the old Billy Jack Haynes, and he's dressed in quite a goofy outfit here. He's got the crazy mask on. He's got the mullet out the back, but Billy Jack here is black blood.
He wasn't around long enough to commit him to memory.
No, Meltzer would say nobody cared about either of these two, but their work in the ring was solid and stiff. Finish saw Blood about to hit Josh with the axe when Dustin Rhodes grabbed the axe handle and hit Blood in the knee, and then Josh inside cradled him.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.